Hello everybody, and welcome back. Next, we'll be tackling scenario 31 for our second scenario of the day. Make sure the mic is properly positioned. A little getting used to using a desk mic. Hope the sound's fine. Okay. So, I already did the city event. It actually added a scenario 81. We have to do a little bit of shopping though. So the Mindthief is level 7, as is the Diviner. So the Mindthief can have one more small item. We can have 4 small items at this point. How much money do we have? 29, huh? You might as well buy the best small item we can, because we're never going to be able to do more enhancements. We're locked on that for prosperity for a long time. So there's no reason not to just spend all our cash. The real question just becomes, should we buy a major healing potion or a stun powder? And the answer is pretty simple. It's always a stun powder. We actually have a couple stuns already. I mean, we have a fair amount of CC, but the truth is, stunning an enemy is almost always just better than healing 5. Because oftentimes, I guess the only question is, would the stun powder be better on someone else? That is the rub, right? What about the Cragheart? What is the Cragheart missing then? Cragheart could still use a power potion, I suppose, or a mana potion. Yeah, Cragheart's a couple things that he could buy. We already have a stun powder here. Yeah, I think I would rather have a stun powder than a healing potion in general. I think it's just a better item. Almost always certain to be more effective. Again, on challenging difficulties. Alright, so this costs us 19 gold, so we're left with 10. Cragheart actually still can't buy anything. He's full. Yo, how do you move around so quickly? Are you using ASWD and obviously mouse? Mouse to zoom, yes. I move around using WASD, and I use the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. If you are just getting used to Tabletop Simulator, I know a lot of people recommend you can, I even forget how to do this now, but you can set like preset camera things. This is like the same thing that exists, for example, in like Warcraft 3 and StarCraft, where you can set a spot for your camera to be with hotkeys, just like you use control groups, and then you can press that hotkey that you set it to. I think they're the F keys. Let's try. I don't know, not that. Uh-oh, made a big mistake. Well, this should be okay. And then you can go to those as well. So that's another way to move around quickly, by using the preset spots, like positions of the camera. Hotkeys. All right. So here, gonna buy some stuff. We have a fair amount of gold, right? 67. And we can carry 2 more small. Wait, hold on. So we're level 7, which means 4 small items to begin with, plus Cocoa Pocket, so we can carry 2 more small items. I know you're crazy and don't like watching MTGA. Self-loathing, maybe? No! MTGA looks like a mobile game. Magic Online is like utilitarian. What the deck? It's hilarious. What exactly is it? Give me a 30-second sell. Alright, so anyway, what other small items do we want to buy in the Diviner? You can buy a power potion. It's so I mean, it costs basically nothing. Don't really have any other small items. Let's double check what this. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty expensive. Oh yeah, it's pretty expensive. I don't think that's worth it. Interesting. It's yeah. It doesn't. I mean, do you know me, Thamers? Jank is kind of interesting, but the thing is, if you had told me that there were actual good players, I would have been sold. Kibler, I guess, is actually a pretty good player, but Noxious and Day9 aren't. I mean, like, they're not bad players. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing but respect for Day9. I think his, like, StarCraft commentary and, like, StarCraft analysis is excellent. But I wouldn't say he's an excellent Magic player. And Noxious, I mean, I don't even have to give the first part for that person. So, like, of the 3, the only one of them who's ever been an actual Magic pro is Kibler. And Kibler's not anymore, although, I mean, credit where credit is due. What? So we might as well buy a minor power potion. This only costs 9 gold, and with our seen number of enemies we can attack now. Really not pro magic. Yeah, but what I mean is, what I care about watching are people who are good at things, you know? Go to here. Like, I don't like to watch people just, I mean, like, watching someone, for example, like LSV, play Pauper or play Commander is interesting to me because it's a very good player playing something which is not pro magic, like you said. So if he released 100 Commander videos, I would watch all of them. But I'm not going to watch Day 9 do the same thing because I'm not interested in like the inside of Day 9 while he's playing or seeing the decisions Day 9 makes, because it, like, more than often it's just going to be frustrating. To me, the interest of watching people who are, I mean, I like watching people do stuff when they're really good at what they do. So like that's the selling point to me, regardless of what they're doing. It's not about whether they're playing like professional competitive Magic or they're playing dirtily Magic. It's still just people who are good. I do occasionally watch, like when there's nothing else on, I do watch Kibler play Hearthstone sometimes. I don't even find Hearthstone very interesting, but Kibler is obviously a good Hearthstone player. So like I actually have no problem watching him personally. And I don't find Hearthstone that interesting, but you know, sometimes there's just nothing on. You have a very mechanical brain. Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, like I understand your point, but entertainment is relative, right? Like I don't judge you or anyone else for what they find entertaining. Like that's, everyone should watch what entertains them. I know what entertains me. Like I've tried watching things like what you're talking about, and it doesn't appeal to me. Like I know what I like, I know what I don't like, and I'm pretty simple in that regard. So, is there another small item worth buying? Do we have a healing potion? No, so we might as well just buy one of those, right? It's not super exciting, a healing potion, but we don't have any other small items worth buying. I don't think this one is really worth it. It does do something. It's not bad, but it's just a bit more expensive. Minor healing potion is always fine. Removing wound and stuff like this, or occasionally removing poison. Also just some clutch healing from time to time. Oh, we wanted to... Maybe we don't want to replace our goggles. I did want to replace the goggles with the Empowering Talisman to replace my summon item, but now that we've got the Ethereal Vortex, I think I'm going to give the goggles a little bit more time. So we'll just go ahead and buy a healing potion while we're at it. So I understand your point here. So, well, to read for chat. As a Commander fan, Jank is definitely my favorite part of Magic. The exploration of ideas is much more interesting to me than watching the same 5 decks played to death. I mean, I agree with that. I wouldn't watch the same 5 decks played to get to death. Again, I've kind of told you this before, but I'm much more of a limited person than a constructed person. So the vast majority of Magic content that I watch is limited, not constructed, because limited does have a greater variety. And frequently I watch less modern. I mean, when I say modern, I'm not referring to the format, but contemporary limited, because I found most of the contemporary limited formats to not be very interesting. For the most part, I watch Cube, like Vintage Cube, basically, and play mostly Vintage Cube, because Vintage Cube is what you're talking about. It's not watching the same stuff over and over again. Like, contemporary limited formats often end up becoming quite samey, it seems, whereas Cube is like really interesting because it's very different. Like every game is different. It's really exciting in that regard. So I certainly understand and agree with your point about like wanting variety in what you watch. I wouldn't like, I almost would never watch standard videos or like more than one. Like for example, again, if someone like LSV or Nassif makes a video playing a standard deck for the first time, I would watch it because I haven't seen the deck played before. But then if they release like 3 more videos of playing that same deck, I probably wouldn't watch those. Because I do agree with you on that. Alright, so I've got to put in through, oh, well, actually we've got to make some changes in general, because we may, so we want this, like, what are the cards that we potentially want? Like this or this? Can both be cards that we would want? We certainly want this. I mean, we're definitely not getting all these in. The first thing is to bring this in for duality shards. We just brought duality shards because it was a boss fight. I think at that point we probably don't have anything else to cut, right? No, we actually don't. Anticipate Intricacies is amazing. These hotkeys are delicious. Are you using the camera setting hotkeys you're talking about? What were they, for the record? If that's what you're doing, or you're just using WASD and stuff like that. Yeah, so unfortunately I don't think any of these are getting in. I do like the stun, but there are no summoners. I mean, at some point something's got to go. We're kind of low on movement now. We have a move 3 and a move 4, and that's it. I just can't imagine cutting any of these other cards. I mean, I can't, like, I think I play this card, I'm sure I play this card at level 9. This is still good, I think. I guess we do start to get a lot of curses, but the top is also still just really good. Both halves of that card are so good. I mean, this maybe, but again, I do want one good initiative, and I think I'd rather have that, which does something else in addition to being good initiative, rather than clairvoyance, which is just good initiative and nothing else. Yep, control number to set the camera to a number. Shift number to view. Okay, let's try that. So, I see. I really should try to get used to that, huh? Oh no. Oops, I did it the wrong way. Yeah. Alright. What? Roll. Okay, there we go. No, that's not bad. I really do need to try to get used to this. This is so much better than going back and forth. It's probably something I should practice off camera, though, rather than on. Yeah, right, Themis? I mean, the annoyance is having... Can you actually change hotkeys in TTS? I wonder. Because this would actually be nice if I could change it to, like, a couple of the other keys. Because Shift +1 is actually kind of an annoying combination key press. Anyway. I think we're good there. So the Cragheart, what did we cut previously? I think we didn't make any cuts. We still have Nature's Lift out. But at this point, that seems reasonable. At the same time, Nature's Lift is not bad now because we're going to get some poison in this scenario. No, I think we want all these cards. And as for the Mindthief, pretty much the same story. The traps here, I think there are a lot of traps, right? There's 6, and we've already placed 4, so there are 2 more. Yeah, 6 total traps in this scenario. Means we definitely want to keep Fearsome Blade for the push. Hostile Takeover is a consideration. Actually, to be honest, we probably should bring Mass Hysteria to this scenario. We're playing against Imps and Deep Terrors, which all have pretty low health. I mean, like, can we cut anything for Mass Hysteria? That's the problem. We actually can't. I mean, there's just Hostile Takeover, but Hostile Takeover is so good against Night Demons. CGP Gray? No, I don't know what that is. Or at least I don't think I know what that is. What would that be? And I think we want all these cards. It sucks so badly there's so many level... I mean, no, it doesn't suck. Interesting. What content... Or, what does he make content for? Yeah, I think at the end of the day, we probably don't bring Mass Hysteria. Mass Hysteria is also good with all the curses that we're going to be dumping with the Diviner, though. Ah, this kills me. Can we cut Hostile Takeover? Alright. Let me just write this down somewhere so that I don't forget. How am I going to do that? Well, I'll try to remember. It's really always one of these two. I've heard of Hello Internet before. Oh yeah, no, you told me about Hello Internet. Yeah, you made me learn that phrase that I like, cheer pressure, from them. I like that too. Hmm. I mean, there's definitely a correct choice here. I'm just not sure what it is. All of these have value. The thing is, Hostile Takeover is good against enemies that we're already good against, I think. I think that's the best argument for taking Mass Hysteria. Like, we have the Immobilized Rift. Technically, we have an Immobilize on the Cragheart. We've got obstacles, we've got the Disarm Rift, and we've got multiple single target CC. So, Night Demons are actually not the most threatening thing. The Imps in large numbers is actually the biggest problem. So I think actually it is better to have Mass Hysteria than Hostile Takeover. They both do very similar things. They're range attacks which create element, which create ice, but I think Mass Hysteria will be better. How much extra damage does Poison cause? Poison adds +1 to all attacks against the target, so it can add a lot of damage. Alright, I think this looks good. So, where do we start? Start in any of these spaces. So they do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hexes, right? So in our starting spots, we're fine. Good to know. They can do 6 range on the summons, though. This is the biggest problem, of course. Range on Fount. It's... Where is Fount? There. Pull 2 at range 3. We could pull this into this, even. Interesting. So there are definitely some options here. 3, 4, 5. So rock here is good. Like rock here plus rock here here puts one of them going through the trap, which is nice. For us, if we put Fount here, and then like the other thing here, that's also good for us, I suppose. What is the Mindthief doing then? Probably just some setup. Mind's weakness. Guess this movement attack. We want to go late here, actually. Yeah. Because we want the Night Demon to run up first so that we can hit it as well. So we basically just need to hope that the Deep Terrors don't summon. Oops. Shuffle all these. So you and you are uneliminated. Shuffle you. Shuffle all of you. Ah, battle goals. Battle goals. Okay, have one or loot 5 or more money tokens or have 1 or more monsters present at all times. This is a really difficult scenario, so I think this is very unlikely. I try to loot 5 or more money tokens. I think we actually did get exactly 5 last scenario, so you never know. Use no items or loot no money tokens. I mean, we're gonna forget to do this. Do we still want check marks? Yeah. Ish. Don't care that much. We'll see. We're definitely not using 0 items, though. Take only long rests or open a door. We'll try opening a door. Alright. So, Fount, Disarm Rift. Hope we go before the Night Demons. Fortunately, it's not really given. Fount is so good here, I think it's worth doing. As for us, it's got to be Rock Slide as early as possible. And we just got to hope we go before the Night Demons. Oh, okay, we can make it happen. No summon here, and whatever, we use Boots of Speed. Alright, Boots of Speed, I'm definitely coming around to more. I mean, there are a lot of times that I miss the Boots of Striding. Like I said, it really seems 50-50 to me. Alright, let's go ahead and use our Boots of Speed to change our initiative from 21 to 11. So we're going to go first on the Diviner. We're going to begin by using Void Snare. Place 1 Rift token on any unoccupied hex within range 3. When any enemy enters a Rift token or enters a hex containing a Rift token this round, it gains Disarm. We figured it out in the end there. We're going to place this here. And then we're going to use the bottom of Fount. Place 1 Rift token on any unoccupied hex within range 3. Pull 2. Target 1 enemy within range 3 of any Rift token and pull them toward that Rift token. Place Rift token here. And you're attacking at range 4. Yep. So we're going to target you, who are range 1, 2, 3 from this, and pull you towards this Rift. Or, oh yeah, it has to be towards this. Yes. The question is, which one would we rather pull? Pull this one here, pull either of these. Or this one here, even. But better to keep stuff for now, I think. I guess breaking open a path in here is also just good. Hold on, though. Because the Mindthief's actually going to move up, and these things have range 4. So if this one is here, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. So it's got it. Actually, it's this one. So we target this one, and we pull towards the Rift, which means just pulling to here. So these traps are damage. So damage is 7. Is that the health? Yes. Well, only 9 health. Huh. And a curse. These are some very nice traps. Oop, we forgot to check scenario rules. So add 3 curse cards to each character's attack modifier deck. This doesn't do anything. All of us ignore these. The start of every round, move the dark elemental column to strong column and light to inert. Alright, so we've got dark here. That's something to pay attention to, I suppose. Okay, so we're done. So now the Cragheart goes. So the Cragheart is going to begin by gaining 1 experience, creating earth, and dropping some rocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So definitely a rock here seems good. Oops. And in the end, it needs to be a rock here and a rock here to force them to go through the trap. Okay, so then they each take 2 damage. I guess they were taking the damage no matter what. We could move to like here to use the compass. I don't think it's necessary to use the compass just yet, though. We'll have an opportunity to do that later, I think. Okay. So now the Night Demons go. We get to choose the element. Guess I'd rather have them consume dark to create dark. So they are going to do all allies and enemies suffer 1 damage. They're going to be disarmed. So the attacking part doesn't matter. So this one's going to move to here. Takes. Give them the curse already? We did not. We forgot the last curse, so it's 2 curses now, actually. Nice. So 9 damage here. Up to 10. This Rift. And gets disarmed. Like I said, I can't imagine ever not using this card. It's such a powerful level 1 card. Okay, and then the Cragheart takes 1 damage from the all adjacent yada yada. Oh, actually, this one's gonna do a lot of damage, right? How annoying. So move 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. So we all take 1 damage, as does the elite. And here I was saying that we don't need healing all the time. Alright, and you also get disarmed for this round and the next. Beautiful. Okay, so the Mindthief didn't end up needing to move up. Oh well, I mean, it was still fine to do it to the Deep Terror. We did it too. So we're going to begin by using the top of the Mind's weakness. We gain 1 experience. We're going to make an attack 3 with disadvantage, targeting the adjacent Night Demon. Okay, so just 3 damage. 10. Where do I want to be? I think I just want to be where I am. So then I'm going to use the bottom of Dark Frenzy, gain 1 experience, create ice, make an attack 3, range 3, targeting the elite. The elite is definitely more threatening, as it hits for 2 more damage. And it's not adjacent to us, although that doesn't really change anything because we're disadvantaged no matter what. For now. Okay, nice. We got a 5, down to 4. Alright, the Deep Terrors go. They're attacking at range 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have no one at range 4, so they're doing nothing. That's fortunate, at least. Alright. So we have ice. We can actually stun both of the Night Demons if we want. Question is, do we need to? That's always what we need to do here. No, they're disarmed. We don't actually need to stun them at all. I should try not to derp, huh? So let's give ourselves advantage. And I guess let's attack with this. I mean, to negate the disadvantage, obviously, and attacking with this just because it's our best attack. I guess we won't have ice then for the following turn, but I think that's fine. We can still stun if there's one enemy left with this. Actually reasonably likely that this dies, right? I anticipate it's probably not hitting 2 targets. We have Dark always. We can always do any of our deck stacking whenever we want. I mean, again, this takes an attack 5 and an attack 4. It's, I mean, I guess we can miss one of the attacks, but if we don't miss one of the attacks, it's definitely dying. So using Anticipate is not very good. Just trying to think. I guess we should just use one of our deck stacking things with the element. Where are we going? So we're going at 11. Yeah, we can't beat that, even if we wanted to. I guess we're just going to play these 2 cards then. Use the bottom of Seal Their Fate as an attack, and use the top of Anticipate. Stack little deck. So what's the Cragheart going to do? Cragheart can basically just kill the elite. In that case, we don't want to use that bottom. I mean, I guess if the elite doesn't, if one of them doesn't die, we can use this bottom, otherwise we can just default it. In that case, isn't it? But when they go invis, they go sooner than we can go to 13. So it doesn't change anything to try to go early to steal the dark so they don't use it. Oh, we forgot to endurance potion this back. Oops. Oh well. I guess we don't need to move. And again, unless they go invis because they're disarmed, it doesn't really matter what they do, so we can use this opportunity to do a little healing. Okay, here we go. Alright, that's good. And no summon still. That's very fortunate for us. Okay. So the Mindthief's up first. We're going to move in place, heal ourselves for 2, which is really just 1, and strengthen ourselves. We're going to attack the adjacent regular Night Demon with Corrupting Embrace. So it's a 3 and then a 4, so it's better to use the ice on the first attack to make it a 5. This way it's more evenly balanced in case one of the attacks misses. So we'll do attack 5 poison, then attack 4 muddle. Neither advantage nor disadvantage, consuming the ice on the first. Okay, 5 damage, 3 damage. Alright, so it's still alive. It goes down to 2. Poisoned, it's muddled as well, but I'm not going to bother with that. Alright, so the Night Demons go. These. Diviner goes at 37. You could actually do 2 curses now with this, and then just default this and punch. It's actually probably good. We miss out on a little deck stacking though, which would be welcome. And we can always default our 13 initiative at some other point, just when we use it for a move. Yeah, I think that's probably better. Getting some deck stacking before we go fight these Deep Terrors is pretty welcome, I think. Alright, so let's use Seal Their Fate. Move to here, I suppose. This just keeps us out of the line of this thing in case it does that next turn. Here and here are the same distance we're going through. I guess not necessarily, because from here we can teleport. Actually go all the way up to here, which is kind of useful. Alright, let's stay where we are. We'll always go before their line attack anyway, which is at 60. So we'll make our attack first, targeting the regular. This is with disadvantage regardless of whether they're adjacent or not. Okay, so we do 2, 3 because of the poison. That kills. Good. That's our goal again. A bunch of coins. And then we'll use the top of Anticipated Intricacies, consuming the dark, gaining 1 experience, and we'll stack the top 4 of a deck. We'll do the Mindthieves, because the Cragheart's still going to attack the elite here. Basically kill it. Just need to not miss to kill it, so I don't think it's... And even if we do miss, it just has one turn. We'll stack the Mindthief stack, especially because the deck's getting smaller. Okay. That's interesting. And she has advantage, so we're going to be presumably attacking the Deep Terrors with, like, Mass Hysteria next, I guess. Knowing that we have this. So we can stun one of them and kill one of them. It says 2 life left. So we only need to get a +1 on that. But we have advantage is the annoying thing. The advantage is actually annoying here. Can't we just, like, get rid of the advantage? Whoever thought we'd be annoyed by advantage? Because we're basically just going to waste 1 damage. Because what we'd like to do is have all these on the last attack and have just this on the first. I guess there is still a way to do this then. So we go like this, and then like this. So we'll make our first attack on one of the other ones. So we're going to get +1 on the rolling, and then a crit. So we're going to get 4 damage and stun on one of them, and then we're just going to get the +1 on the other one to kill it. Alright, that works. Nice little deck stack. I won't put anything on the bottom. Certainly want all those cards. Alright, so then the Cragheart goes. So we're going to begin by using the top of Heaving Swing. So we can attack 3, wound, push 2. Oh, we always do kill because we can push it through 2 obstacles, actually. We will be using the push, so targeting the elite here. Don't mind not doing much damage here. Okay, that's nice. So our 3 becomes a 1. Puts this down to 3. And we'll just go ahead and push it twice. 2 damage from each obstacle, there and there. I'd rather clear out more space in the center, make an easier line to go through. Okay, so you're gone. For you. And we gain 2 experience for that. I don't think I need to move up now. I've got big movements. Big-ish. So I'll just use this opportunity to use the bottom of Earth and Clod as a heal 2, targeting myself. Get up to full. Alright, so the Deep Terrors go. They have range 4 again. Once again, nothing in range 4. 4, like this. So, it's the round. Alright, so like I said, we need to move up. We really do with anything. And attack with Mass Hysteria. So we're always moving with one of these. I guess it's better to keep the jump for afterwards. Like we'll need such early initiative against these things. They don't go that early. This works. Again, we're going to kill the 2 health one and we're going to stun one of the other 2. No, we can't go before because it'd be nice to use this on all of them, but in the end, we're only going to get 2 of them, huh? 1, 2, 3 to here. Ah, we actually already used that attack. Uh-oh. Also the Ethereal Vortex possibility to make it so the Cragheart can move up more, but doesn't really seem necessary. I think what we're going to do is just try to go early, and we're going to default this back here, and we're just going to hit with Call to the Nether, so that we can hit before the Cragheart kills another one. Cragheart's going to attack with Massive Boulder and strengthen himself. Should allow us to kill the one the Mindthief damages. And not actually really, right? I guess there's also the Diviner's attack. So hopefully between all these things we can get a kill. I guess even if not, it doesn't really matter because it'll be stunned, and then we're just going to be able to move the other one into trap using the compass. Alright, here goes. Oops, my bad. Alright, so anyway, here goes. Multi-target stuff. It's fine. So the Mindthief's up first. We're going to use the bottom of Cranium Overload as a move 5. The Diviner's only moving 2. 1, 2. Here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, shaped like this, so we can always hit the 2 of them. Okay. So we have the bottom of Cranium Overload as a move 5. Gonna move on to this coin here. Because coins. And then we're going to use the top of Mass Hysteria. Creating ice, gaining 1 experience. So we get attack 1, range 4, target 4, muddle. So we're gonna do... I guess it's easiest to move this one into this. I guess it doesn't really change anything. We can do either. Really doesn't change anything. Oh. They're both equidistant. All right, we'll do this one first then. This one's technically easier for our allies to attack. So we're attacking number 2 and then number 3. Sorry, number 2, then number 3, then number 6. Number 2 first. Flip. We get +1 and then a crit, so 2 becomes 4. This down to 5. Stuns it. And then number 3. Okay, that's fine. That's perfect. 2 damage. Exactly. And then number 6. Yep, the 3 damage. And muddle. Alright, then the diviner goes. We're going to use the bottom for protective aura as a default move 2. 1, 2. Because if we stop at this coin, 1, 2, 3, yeah, we can't hit both of them. I think I do want to hit both of them. I need the coin eventually, but we'll be okay. This is a difficult scenario, so. Alright, and then I use Call of the Nether. Like I said, it's 1, 2, 3, and then we shape the hammer like this. Hitting both of them. We'll go ahead and use our goggles because we're probably going to long rest before we leave this room. We'll do 6 and then 2. Attack 0 curses. Nice. So 3 damage here. It's down to 3. We muddled it. It's already muddled, and we give it 2 curses. Beautiful. We're not going to end up compassing here, huh? I mean, we have to because we have to clear the spot. Kind of annoying, though. And we should have triggered this trap. Who knew we would end up getting such good flips? Alright, and then on the other. Okay, +1 and a curse as well. So we do. Yeah, we did the correct damage there. We do 1 damage here. Also 2 curses. Okay. So then the Cragheart goes. We're going to use the bottom of Blunt Force. Gain 1 experience. Do a move 2. Plus we're going to use our Boots of Striding to get a total of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. We're going to attack Deep Terror number 2 with Massive Boulder, creating Earth, doing an attack 3 range 3 with advantage. Alright. We do 6 here. Kills this. We had to attack that one because it's stunned, and now we're going to use our compass. Because the problem is, on the Cragheart, we don't actually have jump. They shouldn't have moved up so much, but actually we don't technically need jump. Yeah, alright. We can do some shenanigans here. Oh, we were supposed to endurance potion this back, whatever. I said I was going to do this specifically to endurance potion. I forgot it for the endurance, or for unstable, but obviously I'm doing it here, because I was like, I should be having one more turn here. Technically, it's not actually necessarily even better to have one more turn. I think I'd rather long rest, but to be clear, I was doing it, so I'm going to do it regardless. With the way that my attacks turned out. Yeah, I guess we don't actually need to use the compass then. Okay. Cool, cool. I can go here. Deep Terror. Oh no, because this one's alive. Oh yeah, because we killed the stun one. No, so we do have to compass, otherwise it's making some annoying attacks. Alright. Compass it is. Rabble, 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 rabble. There we go. I just deleted the trap, I guess. Ah, that's annoying. I could have done some cool stuff with Ethereal Vortex, allowing us to hop through to the other side. Yeah, applications at this bottom. Nice. Alright. Round's over. So what are we doing now, then? Stacking some decks. I guess we'll keep this combo of 2 cards for when we go in, so we'll just do our move, which gives us 1 experience here. She could use a heal, but she's also probably planning on long resting. We have ice, but we're pretty far. I think I'm going to set up backup ammo now. And just do a default move. I don't actually want to pick up coins now, but a default move gets me close enough. I mean, I need backup ammo in this next room. I mean, this next room and the room after are both really difficult, but I don't mind getting backup ammo a little bit sooner. I think I can afford it in the second room. The second room might even be the hardest part of the scenario. I'm not actually sure. I don't know, do we actually have information yet? No. You know, we just have stuff once we get to the last room. I guess we should put the number on the door. It's costing me a fair amount of time to set up backup ammo now, but I think it's correct to do it regardless. Alright, and we're just going to use a default move, so the other card we played doesn't really matter much. We're going to Endurance Potion it back, like we should have done for Unstable. Okay. For the Mindthief, what are we doing? Moving up a bunch. I don't have ice, this won't be so good, but the top is still good, but the push might... I'm not actually sure. No. Actually need to move up that much. Just move 2 to there. Yeah, and save our bigger move. Alright. Save this and this together. We'll just go with these 2 cards here. Here we go. So, the Mindthief's first. We're going to use the default move 2 on the bottom of one of these cards. Doesn't matter which one. Get to this coin. Then the Cragheart goes. We're going to use the bottom of Kinetic Assault as default move 2. Here, we're going to Endurance Potion it back. Give ourselves an extra turn. You know if there's a quick way to splay out your action cards, or do I just have to drag them into a line one at a time for picking? So the quick way that I do it, let me demonstrate, is I draw them all into a hand, and then that automatically fans them out. So let's say, well, if I have my cards in my discard, it's easy. So I just double click a number. So if you mouse over a pile of cards and you press a number, it'll draw that many cards to your hand. But the game waits to see 2 digits. So if you press a single number, like let's say we, for example, press 3, it'll hesitate a little bit before drawing 3 because it's waiting to see if you're going to input a second digit. So in order to draw a pile of cards into my hand, I'll just quickly double tap 2 because there are no hands in the game that are bigger than 22. So double tapping 2 draws all these cards. I just have my hand sitting over here, and then from there I click and drag and put them out here. And if you're trying to clump cards up, so for example you have all your cards down here or something, you want them all together, you just box over and you press G, which groups all the cards together, and then again double tap 2 and they're all into your hand. If that answers what you mean. Okay, and then we set up backup ammo. And we're done. Diviner goes, we're gaining 1 experience. We're getting 2 experience here total. 1 for playing a move 3. 1, 2, annoying. Going to be a little bit far, but I guess we have a move 4 next turn, so it should be okay. And then we use Envision the Course to stack 2 decks. Will definitely be, yeah, Cragheart Mindthief. Alright. So we're not going to be attacking with advantage next turn. I guess we should just go like this, probably. Get the biggest attack possible as soon as possible. Here. Oh yeah, that's what we like to see. Also, Immobilize can actually be good, because now that we know we have it coming, interestingly enough, the Diviner actually makes Immobilize modifiers, which are typically some of the worst modifiers in the game, better. Because the biggest issue with these modifiers is that unpredictable Immobilize just isn't very good. But predictable Immobilize is good. I mean, is situationally good, but can be good. So knowing this is here is actually quite nice. Am I happy to have +1s as well? Probably. My deck isn't that good that I think I can poo-poo +1s. So let's... The risk is if we're attacking with disadvantage at some point, which we're likely to make some attacks here with disadvantage. Yeah, this is actually annoying, because if we attack... The thing where Immobilize would be good would be a Night Demon. But if we attack a Night Demon, it's going to be disadvantaged, so we're not going to get the Immobilize. Oh, that's annoying. That is very annoying. The only way we could get it is if we put it with the crit, but... So otherwise we're all just getting a +1. Otherwise the immobilize isn't doing anything. So I think what I'm going to do is do this so that I can get the crit no matter what. I guess the immobilize is just going to serve to do that. If I end up attacking Night Demons this way, I'll get the ambiguous will give me a crit. And if I don't end up attacking Night Demons, maybe like I draw this, maybe not. Who knows? But it's definitely, I think, best to arrange things this way. Again, keeping the +1s ahead because I am happy to draw +1s with the Cragheart stack. Okay. And that's the end of the round. I guess we're busting in. We certainly want to go as late as possible. We want to go earlier because we're going to be shielding the Cragheart. Cragheart's going to be moving in as well. Like creating Earth. Stacking with this. Oh, but then we're actually going before. I guess we have to move in with this. The annoying thing with this is we're not creating Earth, potentially Cataclysm the following turn. Cataclysm can't be very good here. We're also, like, it's really awkward to do this because we're not creating, I mean, I guess they can just mana potion Earth and then we can still have a turn. I guess that's probably the correct way. Otherwise the initiatives just don't work because we really want the Cragheart to go in first. Then our shield's likely not coming early enough. No, it should be. That's before Night Demons, or the Imps will attack. We don't have an Invis Cloak, so we can't just be the first one in, is the problem. And if we teleport, we can only go to the door, which doesn't work very well. Alright, so we're going to have to move with Kinetic Assault. Do we still have our boots? We don't even have our boots. So we'll only be able to go one past the door. Not very far. Alright. Now we're going to make this work as well as we can. I think this is the correct line. So we're up first. We use the bottom of Kinetic Assault as default move too. We want to make a ranged attack because we have backup ammo for a pop. Alright, so we got this here. This here. This here. Okay, so we have one elite Night Demon and that's it. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 regular Black Imps. And one elite Black Imp. Oof. Yeah, this is quite the room, huh? Like I said, this is not an easy scenario. Elites here, regular, 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 regular. Did I miss one actually? Yeah, I think I did. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 normals. Yep. Really? 8 imps, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. Oof. Yeah, that is a room, huh? Where's the Spellweaver when you need her? Alright, let's see what they're all up to. Oh, of course, to start. Starting with this, huh? I mean, I guess for now we're not actually in range for a lot of them, so it's kind of okay. You moving a ton. My shield's not going to help against you. Alright, so we have one movement left, and we get to attack with Crater. So these three are always hitting us, even if we move one back. We stay here, 2 more are hitting us, but we also get to make 2 attack 3s. Pretty good. Their attacks are for... The regulars attack for 2, +1 for the poison, so 3, but we'll have 3 shield from the Diviner. So I think it's okay. I think it's worth making 2 attack 3s and taking the hits. And I'm pretty sure the Night Demon's reaching us no matter what. 6 movement. Oh, no. Alright. Oh. That's rough. So I guess we're not attacking then, huh? Because, I mean, that thing's hitting for 7. Nothing we can do about it with our personal things. Same time, damage matters so much in here. We're missing out on 6 attack, which is 8 damage here. On black imps, which are in the front of the room. Can we take this attack 7 though? God, if it hadn't gotten +1 movement, huh? Yeah. My own fault, they were supposed to do the invis thing, but I forgot to eliminate them. It would have been so much better. Then it would be gone, they wouldn't reach us. Almost impossible decision, I think. Still, how many curses are in there? There are 6 curses in there. So we're doing 8 damage and taking 7, which is, with the amount of health the enemies have versus the amount of health we have, not really worthwhile trade. But considering that we've got a 7 out of 26 for that not to deal damage, I think that actually does make it worth it. Alright, let's stop there. Use Crater. We gain 1 experience for using a charge of backup ammo. And we do 2 attack 3s. Because we don't want to be disadvantaged on any of these attacks, we will attack 1 and 10. Eight damage here. 8 damage here. No, sorry, 4 damage here in both cases, putting it down to 8. Alright. +1 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Attacks the Cragheart for -1. Yes! Alright, the gamble paid off. That's so good for us. Wow. I mean, that was actually 7 life. Just there. That's such a big deal. Sometimes you just gotta take a little gamble. Alright, the Diviner's up next. We're going to use the bottom of Dimensional Divide, teleport to any unoccupied hex within 4 hexes of you. We're gonna go to here. It's a coin. And shield 1 effectual allies with a range 3, and then we're going to gain 1 experience and create light, and shield 2 effectual allies with a range 2. So now the Cragheart has 3 shield. Can be really helpful here. Ah, but if we go here, we're getting hit, right? So actually, we need to stop here. Some of them are still gonna hit us though, but I guess that's unavoidable. They were gonna hit the Mindthief anyway. Oh no, they're actually gonna hit the Mindthief, not us, because the Mindthief goes after. Yeah. Ugh. All right. Been annoying. We could pop the summon just to tank these hits since it has the shield. How would that work? I guess this one does actually have line of sight. The weird line of sight, huh? Oh, the elite has range 5, so it's actually 1. Problem is the elite could just kill the summon if it gets a +1. It does have to get a +1 though. So summoning could save us a fair amount of life. Yeah, I think it's actually worth it. Because it's so likely that they hit us again. I'm not sure how good the summon's even going to be here. There are just too many enemies. Alright, we'll place the summon there. Okay, so the imps go. So there's only the 1 elite, right? We didn't miss out on any elites. No. We're going to attack the Cragheart and then the summon. Attacks at -1, normally 4, so here 3. So 2. Alright, so 3, so the summon goes to 1. Would have been better ordering the other way around there. Wait, no, hold on. So no, this is fine. No, this doesn't do any damage to the summon. Because it's 4 minus 1 is 3. Yeah, I was thinking of the poison afterwards. 4 minus 1 is 3, and we've got 3 shield on it. Alright, so neither the Cragheart nor the summon take damage. But they both get poisoned. Now these attacks are gonna hurt a little. Well, I guess they're kind of the same attacks. There's only positive modifiers that are bad for us. All right, let's see the numbers. So 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 already has both in range, so Cragheart and then summon as well. Okay. Okay, no damage. Again, all these attacks will be attack 3s because it's -1 but +1 from the poison, and we have 3 shield. 2 from Protective Aura and 1 from Dimensional Divide. So 10 as well, same thing. Oh no, but the others need to go first. 2 goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, just the Cragheart. Alright. 3. They just have 1 movement, right? Yes. One, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So then it's gonna be Cragheart, Cragheart, summon now. Cragheart, Cragheart. All right. So Cragheart does take 2 damage there. That's fine though. And summon. Okay. The summon even lives. I don't know that it'll necessarily go get to attack, but all right. If my push of 2 can move an enemy over 2 traps, and the first trap kills it, does the loot get placed where he died or where he would have been pushed to? It gets placed where he died. He dies in the first trap, and the loot is placed immediately there. Alright, so now the Mindthief is up. So we have a move 4 jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I'm going to start focusing this. This is probably the most threatening enemy in the room. I mean, I guess this hits for more. But this is harder for us to kill. I guess I don't actually want to be here, because Massive Boulder here is so good. Ooh, Crater is also so good. Can we make it there, though? We can, not with great initiative, but the initiative should still be good enough. I mean, not Crater, Cataclysm. Cataclysm is so good here, it hits 5 targets. We follow that up with a Massive Boulder. Alright, so I guess we go here then. Is it possible for us to get a kill on this? It is. So we're attacking for 4. Oops, Mind's Weakness is supposed to be active. Yeah. So we're attacking for 4, and we know... What do we know in total? Alright. So we know we'll get +2, and our attack is, 4 + 2 for Mind's Weakness 6. So we could actually just kill this one outright, although that's one that's getting hit by Cataclysm anyway. Yeah, so probably better just to start attacking the Elite Night Demon. And I'm going to move all the way down here, because this frees up a spot for the Skeleton to come through and attack as well. Alright, so I'll attack the Night Demon with disadvantage. We end up with just +1, so we do 7 damage. 14. That's the end of the round. Alright, so we're playing these 2 cards on the Cragheart for sure. Oh, we also wanted to make a... Well, have they... Yeah, they've already done their thing, where they consume an ailment. We're also creating Earth on the Mindthief on that turn using our Mana Potion. Okay. So... What you're doing, you need a short rest for sure. Alright, fine. You also need a short rest for sure. Okay. I don't teleport, I don't think I can make it anywhere that I can actually hit these. I can hit 5 targets here. So yeah, I think I want to do that. So we've got to use the bottom of Dimensional Divide. Alright. So we're going to stun the Elite. I guess just go ham. Yeah, makes sense. Please don't go invis, please don't go invis, please don't go invis. Okay, that's good. And no multi-target. Alright. It's all very good for us. Mindthief's up first. We're going to begin by using the top of Corrupting Embrace, attacking the Night Demon. So with disadvantage. So first we make an attack 3 with poison. Disadvantage leads to exactly 3. To 11. Poisoned. Not that one. That one. Then we make an attack 4. Second part of Corrupting Embrace, still disadvantaged. Okay. So 3 damage again. 1 to 8, muddled, I'm not going to bother placing that. Then we use the bottom of First Edge, we gain 1 experience, and we create ice. Still disadvantaged on the target. Okay. So +2, +1 from the poison, so we actually do 4 damage with this, putting it down to 4, stunning it, and wounding it. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so the Night Demon goes, loses its stun, takes 1 damage from its wound, so the summon actually should kill it now. Way to go, summon. Being doubly useful here. So we go on the Diviner, so first the summon goes. Summon has 2 movement, 2 attack, and 3 health. So it makes an attack 2, +1 from the poison, so 3 with disadvantage, targeting the Night Demon. Oh, come on, the dagger! That wasn't meant to happen. Alright, pretty unfortunate. So then we go. I'm going to use the bottom dimensional divide to do a teleport 4. Teleport 1, 2, 3, 4 to here. Oh, we even got the power potion. Nice. Oh, we don't have the goggles. Oh, disaster. We didn't long rest in the last room. Disaster. Oh, that's so bad. I mean, whatever. We've already flipped the miss. I guess it doesn't change too much at this point. A little bit unfortunate, though. Okay. So then we're going to attack with Call of the Nether. We get to hit all 5 targets, shaping the hammer like this. We'll have disadvantage here, and then regular on the other 3. So I guess we'll do 1, 9, then 2, 7, 10. We'll use our power potion, turning this into an attack 1. Could stun one of them, like we could stun the elite. I think the stun powder is probably more valuable afterwards. Well, actually, I'm not even sure. This is a pretty dangerous turn. A lot of attacks, yeah. So I'll just declare now I'm going to use the stun powder when I hit the elite. So it'll be on the second attack. Alright, so first disadvantaged one. That's actually the same thing, so that's okay. So it does 2 damage. 6. 1 curse. And on the elite, which also has the stun. 1 damage. Stunned. Alright, and now we have non-disadvantage on 2, 7, and 10. Attack 1 curses. 2 damage, 2 damage, 2 damage. Alright. And then we have 5 curses total. Not too bad. Help a lot. All the incoming attacks. Okay, so we're done. So now the Cragheart goes. Have to deal the direct damage, we don't have a choice about it. It's actually kind of annoying. You don't actually need most of it, but whatever. Alright, so we use the bottom rumbling advance, creating Earth, doing a move 3. 1, 2, 3 to here. So Diviner and Mindthief each take 1. And then all these other things also take 1. Alright. And then we're going to use the top of Cataclysm, which gives us 2 experience, is a loss, attack 6, immobilize, hitting everything in front of us. Hitting all 5 of these. We're going to do the elite first, because we know we get a guaranteed crit there, and that's where the damage is the most useful. Well, I guess this is stun, so critting one of these actually eliminates an attacker, which is actually better. Because here we just need to get -1, I mean, we basically just need to hit, because we don't have -1s. I guess we have a -2 still in our deck, right? We already drawn it? No, we haven't. So we can fail to kill one of these as well, but there's not a lot we can do about that. Yeah, I'd rather crit one of these, because I get a guaranteed crit on them as well. I guess then I also get the guaranteed +1 on one of these. I guess I'd rather that be here, because over here, The ones that attack here will attack things that have 1 shield, whereas this one will actually attack the diviner, who doesn't have a shield. All right, so I'm gonna go first on number 7, then on number 1, and then I guess after that we'll do. I guess we'll do the disadvantage one last. Then we'll do 2, 10, 9 in that order. All right. So first we flip a crit. So our 6 becomes a 10 here. Kills this one. Circle again. No, loot no money tokens. Gotta try to remember that. Then after that we flip a +1. Gets us a kill here. Then 2, 10, 9. So 2. Okay, 10. Alright, so 2 we got -2, so we did 4 damage here. 6, here we got a +2 muddle, which gets us another kill. A beautiful cataclysm. And then we've got the elite. Okay, fair enough. 6 damage, the elite. Bring it down to 9. Yeah, I'd say that was worth a loss. If anything, we just regret maybe a little bit having played backup ammo, but I think we'll be okay. It also softened the 2 up on the side, which allowed us to kill both of them, so it was pretty good. We're poisoned, so there's no point in trying to heal here or anything like that. Okay. Because they'll just immediately reapply poison. Now the imps go. So the elite just loses its stun. One moves up 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't have enough range. This one can't move because this one moved in its way. Right? 1 movement and 4 range. Right? Yes. Yep. And so then 2 and 4 will both attack the Cragheart, making attacks that are normally 3 but have the poison, so 4. Right? Miss. And -1, so 3. We have 1 shield from dimensional divide, so we take 2. Whew, making out like bandits here. Alright, and that's the end of the round. This was supposed to be reshuffled. Here we didn't forget to reshuffle. No, but here, get the auto reshuffle, yeah, because we manually put the crit out. Okay. So, dare we long rest? No, we don't dare rest here. Oh, and cataclysm short rest. Alright. Short rest here, trying to get our range attacks back. Yeah, at the end of the day, I think it's fine to lose that. I mean, I do kind of want to keep some healing, but I need to make sure that I keep my range attacks, and like, that is also quite good. Yeah, because massive bouldering here does do some work. And I should probably gain advantage before doing it, huh? This is a pretty easy turn for us. How about for the Mindthief? We want to go as early as possible because we need to kill that Night Demon before it runs the risk of going invisible. Here, there's a very real risk of that. It sucks because it's not giving us a very good bottom to do this. Actually, I guess it's kind of okay because we can just use that as a default top and finish this off. It'd be so nice if the summon had killed it. God, that was so painful. But I guess we can just play this actually as our bottom. We have boots, so worst case scenario, we can move up and attack. Gaining advantage just makes it so much more likely that we don't fail to kill this if we need to go before and kill it, which is just kind of our goal here. And if we see that the diviner will end up getting to go before it, then we can work around that accordingly. Alright, so as the diviner, I think we just want to go as early as possible, which means using Fount, on the chance that we can potentially just let our summon finish off the Night Demon. And so if we're going to use Fount, we can use Void Snare. Void Snare does actually work here. We can use it reasonably well. There's also a trap to pull into, stuff like that. So we've got some lines. Yep. Oh, whew. So glad we played around it. Sucks a little bit that Fount or Void Snare is actually going to suck because they're not attacking. But whew. This was a tough call because like we have so much value that we can get by using like the bottom of Dark Frenzy or doing Mass Hysteria. Like there's so much stuff we could do. But we played around the invis because we could here because we got so far ahead thanks to playing Cataclysm. And it's paying off. Oh, it's paying off. Well, alright. We still have to hit. God, should we use the stun powder for this attack? No, that's going too far. We're 1 out of 9 to miss. Stun's already been drawn, so if we miss, we miss. Oh, actually, I think we're 1 out of 8, right? No, we've already gotten both the rolling +1s. Or 1 out of 9. No, it's not correct to play this on. I mean, it's like an 11% chance to miss. It's not worth it. We do have to use Empathetic Assault first. So we do move 2, which heals us for 1. Strengthens us. We have to stay where we are, unfortunately, because we do have to hit him. We needed to move first, and then we're going to use the top of Cranium Overload. There's no reason not to use the ice, so we will use the ice to make an attack for 1,000,000. Oh, whew. God, I was so scared. Alright, we got it. Big kill, because after that it went invis, and this would have just been a nightmare. No pun intended. Alright, Night Demon eliminated. So it is the Diviner who's up first. So the Summon actually moves up here. Attacks the Elite. Advantage. Ugh, dang it. Alright, well, I mean, whatever. Still 3 damage. Summon putting in some work. And then we have to actually use our cards. We can execute one of them. Or we can clump them all up for our awesome Massive Boulder turn. That's got to be better. Ugh, but I don't actually want to hit either of these, anything in the front with Massive Boulder, because it's going to kill the skeleton. Yeah, I think keeping the skeleton alive is actually quite worth it. And they're not doing something very threatening this turn anyway. So it's not such a big deal. So, alright. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the Bottom of Fount. And I'm going to place a rift here. And I get to pull anything towards it. Toward it. I'm going to pull the Elite into it, which kills the Elite. I guess the Summon's attack didn't matter so much in the end. It was a 9 damage trap anyway. But, whatever. And then we've got the top of Void Snare, but it doesn't actually do anything. Because we can't, I mean, they're not moving, so we can't get any disarms. Don't think it's worth endurancing it. Void Snare isn't so good against ranged enemies, so. Alright, so then it's the Cragheart's turn. So we're going to begin by using the bottom blunt force. We gain 1 experience. Strengthened. We don't want to grab coins. I guess we can't really move up at all. If we move back, we actually, no, we need to be in range at both of them. Then we wouldn't get muddled. Oh well. So we'll stay where we are. We'll use the top of Massive Boulder, making an attack 3. We gain 1 more experience because we get a charge of backup ammo. We'll make attack 3s, hitting both 2 and then 4. Advantage. So 4, so really 5 damage because 1 splash is on each of them as well. Okay. And so 6 damage. Oh no, we did it wrong. I mean, we could have known, but as usual, we chose the ordering wrong. If we'd done it the other way around, this one would be dead, which would be nice. Alright, the imps go. We're gonna get a muddle here and a muddle here. And where are the strengthens going for them? So 2 goes first, strengthens 4. 3 goes next, strengthens 5. 4 goes, loses strength and strengthens 2. 5 goes, loses the strength and strengthens 3. Okay. Okay. So Rock here executes this one. I guess Rumbling Advance also executes. Like, advance to 1, 2, 3 to here. And then we can go like Rock here and Rock here, damaging everything. That works. And Rumbling Advance is still reasonably early initiative compared to when the imps can go, I think. I think Rock Sliding is fine, because then that sets us up for Heaving Swing afterwards. I don't mind saving my backup ammo charges for the last room. Oh, I was supposed to create the Void Snare Rift. Sorry. I was even the last one to go, right? No, the Cragheart went after me. Alright. I forgot that I can move the rifts. Ugh. I should have created the Void Snare Rift. I guess it wouldn't change anything. I would never be able to reach another one, and I can only move to here to hit. So, meh. Meh. So we always have dark, so we can do some deck stacking, but I think it's better to do the deck stacking afterwards. So I suppose we're still just gonna... or we can just do 2 turns of deck stacking. This is just a single attack 2 curse. That's not very exciting for a top. So what if we do this one first? I think this one's better to do second. Let's do like a move curse attack and a little deck stack. Alright. So the Mindthief. We still have advantage. Yes, attacking with Mass Hysteria is fine here. Plus Dark Frenzy for some extra attacks. Alright, let's do it. Ooh, brutal. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Alright. The imps go. And I'll heal for 1. I mean, I'm glad we did Rock Slide in this, but this stuff is going to kind of suck. Alright, so we're up on the Mindthief now. So we're going to use the bottom of... Well, we're going to gain 2 experience here no matter what. I'm going to move to here. Grabbing this coin. We're going to create ice always. So we're going to do an attack 3, range 3. So if we crit, we can actually deal damage. So it's still worth attacking. I guess with that, we'll hit number 4. And then we'll Mass Hysteria hitting all of them. Okay, well, no damage. Then Mass Hysteria. So here it's neither advantage nor disadvantage, and then these 3 advantage. We'll do it in that order. So regular, and then top right to bottom left. Okay. There's the crit. No damage. Still no damage. Ah, we have to reshuffle. I do forget this though. Are you supposed to? This has been brought up once before, but it's been such a long time. Are you then supposed to reshuffle at the end of the round as well, or does that reshuffle? Is that enough? Does anyone remember? I guess Marcel, if you're still here. When you have to shuffle the deck while attacking, do you then still also reshuffle at the end of the round, or is the 1 enough? Or anyone? Anyway, we don't do any damage. Why did we make all these attacks? Well, because we could have gotten... I guess I forgot that we'd already drawn this stun out. But whatever, it muddles all of them. It's not nothing. I'm going to assume we don't reshuffle again. It kind of seems unnecessary, but the rules at the same time kind of... I mean, whatever. I'm just going to leave it like this, and we'll see. So here we use Rumbling Advance. Creating Earth. So now... It's actually annoying. Because we don't want to place a rock here, because this actually kill the summon. And summon still does do something. So I think it's actually better to not Rumbling Advance. We'll just stay where we are, basically. We can't grab coins. We're going to gain 1 experience and create Earth using Rock Slide. Just from here. I guess we can move up to here, yeah. Doesn't change much, but sure, why not? And then we can drop a rock here. Drop a rock here. I guess drop a rock here as well. No, probably better just to get 1 out of the way. The advantage of having 1 here is that we can use Heaving Swing. Yeah, maybe we do want to use Heaving Swing still. I guess then the summon's going to be here, so we can never actually do that. No, so this just clogs up stuff unnecessarily. The Mindthief even going to be able to go attack if we do this? Not so easily. I guess we can always just dismiss the summon next turn, or after it attacks here or something. But I think this makes sense, because this gives us 2 direct damage, 2 direct damage, 2 direct damage. We miss out on this one, but we get the execute here, which is what's important. This takes 2, and this takes 2. Alright, so the summon moves up to here. But if you pull a critter null after you reshuffle your deck, then at the end, all right. So then our interpretation is correct. All right. So our summon attacks with disadvantage because of the muddle. All right, no damage. So the question is if we should dismiss the summon now because it's going to block the Mindthief spot. The answer is probably yes. Otherwise, the Mindthief just can't attack because this is blocking. We're not going to do anything about that thing ourselves, are we? No. Yep, so let's dismiss our summon. Poor thing. It did a fine job, honestly. I mean, well, basically it absorbed an attack. Didn't really do anything else that mattered, but still take it. Alright. We need to dismiss the summon now because we won't get another chance, basically. Because the Mindthief will go before us next turn, so we won't be able to dismiss the summon because we can only do that during our turn. And we need a spot open so the Mindthief can go through an attack. Pretty important. By Skelly. Alright. Then we do our stuff. We're going to first do a move 3, attack 2, range 3. Move to here. Try to grab as many coins as possible since we need to get to 5. So we'll grab the one further back first. Then we do an attack 2, range 3 curse, targeting this imp. Not going to deal any damage with this, but curses. Ooh, a heal 2 any ally. Not bad. So we'll actually do the heal 2 on the Cragheart, which will remove the Cragheart's poison. Nice. And we give them one more curse. Alright, then we use the top of Envision, Consuming Dark, gaining 1 experience, and we get to stack 2 decks. So we'll stack the Mindthief deck, and I think the Cragheart deck as usual. Yeah. Okay. So we want to keep this down as far as possible so that we can try to get to our advantage again to go past it. Getting a +2 sooner is probably good. Probably something like this is fine. Yep. And for the Mindthief. Okay. So the Mindthief is presumably going to be the one to hit this next turn, but the push actually into this trap kills it. So we don't even need a lot of damage. So we can even just use this. And after that, we probably don't mind a bigger attack. But at the same time, I wouldn't mind saving my giant attack for when we go into this next room to deal with the pillar. So let's just try doing something like this. I think this should be fine. All right. And we're done. So we're going to again play our 2 cards. We're going to go up and finish off that imp. So the Cragheart needs to go after us. Oh, the Cragheart actually can't move enough to hit anything. The Cragheart actually has to be the one to kill this one. That's annoying. Mindthief does. Neither of them have enough movement, but the Mindthief at least has boots. Alright. I mean, without a doubt annoying. Otherwise the Cragheart can just do ranged attacks, but then we're wasting a backup ammo charge. Maybe that's fine. Backup, I mean, hitting multiple targets isn't the most important thing in the last room anyway. It's just killing the big thing. Alright, so let's go like this then. If we move to here, I know, but this doesn't work because we need this dead. Oh wait, so we just go like this. So this works because the Mindthief will come up and will kill this, so then we can move up here and hit both these with Crater. Interesting. Yeah, that works. And it doesn't really matter that we're not going early, because it's not like we're going to kill them before they go, regardless, with the amount of health they have left. Okay, here goes. Alright, that's fine to see. So Mindthief's up first. We're going to use the... We actually don't need the push anymore. We're actually going to use the bottom of Fearsome Blade as a default move. We're just going to go to here. And then we're going to use the top of Frigid Apparition. And we're going to consume the ice just for 1 experience in the end. Did I forget to reset my experience before going into the scenario? I feel like I may have on the Mindthief. Being at 20 already? That can't be correct. Oh man, I don't know how much did we gain in the last scenario? We gained 29, which was 16, so we were at 13, so we should be at 7. Alright, easy. Yep, that seems right. Yeah, because I remember we gained 29. I have 16, so yep, we had gained 13 last scenario. Perfect. Okay. So we gain 1 experience adding stun. We're just doing this because we know we're going to kill anyway. We actually wouldn't want to push into the trap regardless because this actually saves the trap for the Cragheart. Okay, so Fearsome Blade is a 4 plus 2 from Mind's Weakness. That's stun. This doesn't matter. It ends up being a 6. Black Imp is dead. Alright, and the Imps go. They have +1 movement, so 2 movement. 1, 2 to there. 1, 2 to there. And this one just gets healed back up to full. Okay. Now the Diviner goes. Yeah, I guess we can stack the monster deck. That's fine then. Because these decks are reasonably stacked already. I mean, we know we do have a miss up here. But it would have been nice to draw some of the other cards first. So we actually messed up with our initiatives. Although we couldn't... No, we could have gone after the Cragheart. Yeah, we wanted to go after the Cragheart attack because we would have liked to give the Cragheart these 2 attacks, and then we could have moved the miss to the bottom, which would have been worth it. Instead, we're going to end up stacking the monster deck, which is fine, but not as good. It would have been better to stack the Cragheart deck, putting the miss on bottom. We messed up there. Being able to mess with decks adds a lot more decision making, which is really cool, actually. It's something that I like a lot. So yeah, we should have gone at 79 initiative, so the Cragheart could have attacked first. Stupid. Oh well. I mean, there's still some upsides. Anyway, there's a dark. I'm just not keeping it up. This scenario also is dark, so we gain 1 experience. Actually, we're going to gain 2 experience. We're going to use this bottom as well. We're going to stack the monster deck. We'll get 4, put up to 2 on bottom. Okay. Well, it's not as great as we would have liked. We would have liked to see at least 1 curse on top. But we still get the miss, which is not bad. So we'll put these 2 on bottom. And we'll go like this on top. Putting the miss first, just in case there's only 1 attack, then they get the miss. Otherwise, if there's multiple attacks, then then they're getting the 0 no matter what. But it's better to, on the chance of them only making 1 attack, just have the miss. How likely are we to kill both the Black Imps, I guess is the question. Because honestly, one of the Black Imps attacking for +0 doesn't really matter, and saving the miss for the next room where there might be Night Demons might be better, actually. I guess we're not super likely to kill both of the Imps before they go. Yeah, I think there's not too much downside to doing this, and there's a lot of upside. Because again, taking 1 Imp attack is fine. Taking 1 Night Demon attack, it's much better to have the loss for it. Okay. And then we use a move 3, which again gives us 1 experience. That's basically all it does for now. We go and grab this coin. Alright. So then we're up on the Cragheart. So we're going to use the top of Crater, consuming Earth, gaining 1 experience. We also gain 1 more experience because we get a backup ammo charge. We're doing 2 attack 3, range 3, push 2s. We will be using the push on the first one, but not on the second one. Yeah, because that allows us more space to move through. Okay, so number 3 first. Hold on. No, so we'll attack number 5 first because I'd rather get the more damage there. Because here 3 plus 1 plus the trap kills. Alright, so number 5 first. So a +2 off of our 3. It's 5 damage. Get down to 7. Muddle. And then on that one, the +1. 3 is 4. And the trap is 9 damage, again, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So it dies in the trap. Beautiful. And then we use the bottom of Kinetic Assault as a default move too. Avoiding picking up these coins is a real annoyance, huh? We have enough movement afterwards? We actually won't. We won't be able to get up and hit it. It's really annoying. Unless we move up now. Whatever. I'm giving up on not grabbing the coins then. Because our allies want a long rest, so it's actually pretty important for us to attack. So, and at the end of the day, like, I don't even care about the check marks for the Cragheart that much. Like, yeah, I will take a +1 immobilize, but not very good, and it's honestly not even that much better than just getting some money. Alright. So we're going to do long rest here and long rest here. So we can take care of this remaining imp ourselves. Alright, here goes. So I guess we didn't need the +0 on top. Oh well. Alright, we're going to begin by using Heaving Swing, targeting the imp. We're going to do attack 3 wound. We will be using the push. +0. So 3 puts it down to 4. We push it into this, 2, into this, 2. So it dies here. We gain 2 experience. Beautiful. The Cragheart really carried this room. There can be no doubt about it. Between backup ammo, Cataclysm, this stuff. Very nice. Alright, so 2 experience. Then we're going to use the bottom of Unstable Upheaval's default move too. We're going to go grab this coin. Point we've given up on not getting coins. Alright, imps eliminated, and our 2 allies do long rests. Full there. Banner goes back up to full, refreshes this, chooses a card to lose. What do we not want in the last room? Probably as usual, Call of the Nether. The purpose of Call of the Nether is getting a bunch of curses in their deck. They have 9 curses in their deck right now. We're not about to draw one either, so at this point this is a little bit less impressive. Alright, Craggy is going to long rest. We're going to bring back Mind's Weakness because we got plenty of time. All our allies long rest and catch up, etc. What are we getting rid of? The last room, Mass Hysteria, is not really where we want to be at, I think. Because we want to try to focus one target rather than damage a bunch of different targets. Okay, so we're going to set up Mind's Weakness. How much do we need to move here? So she should teleport 4, which gets her to that coin. And then we can actually do Anticipate Intricacies. Yeah. Nice. We can actually do that to stack the Craggy deck. Man, I love deck stacking. Alright. And so for us, we're going to set up Mind's Weakness. Yeah. I don't know how much we want to move necessarily. I guess there's no real reason not to just use the big move now, because most of our other bottoms are just better. Alright. We go first, we gain 1 experience, we activate the Mind's Weakness, and we perform move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I guess, to here. Then the Diviner goes, does a teleport 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This coin. I think we're just 1 away now. Yep. And then we're going to use the top of Anticipate. Again, there's always a dark. I'm just not messing with it each time. Gain 1 experience. And we look at the top 4 of a deck. Put up to 2 on bottom. Well, in the end, we didn't need to do this one. It's a pleasure to meet you. It's a pleasure to meet you. I found your Gripeaway Twitch channel. Yes, this is going to be one of the spam bots again. So now they're going to link their Twitch channel. Anyway, which is then going to have on the banner a virusy website. So natural, exactly. All right. Oh, excuse me while I ban someone quickly. Something. Ban user. There we go. Anyway, I mean, obviously we're putting the miss on bottom. Ooh. Knowing we have the crit, we can go into a blunt force right away on the obstacle. I guess we can wait 1 turn, but that's not actually great. Yeah. Yeah, we can wait 1 turn. That we can create Earth without having to use a potion for it. Using a massive boulder the turn we enter, which is also just more flexible, and then go into a blunt force after that. Yeah, that works. That's beautiful. So we can't attack anything to gain disadvantage here. This is really important. We have to choose our targets wisely, I suppose. And we have to make sure we do attack 2 targets. Ugh. This is a little sketch. I guess it's better like this. But I think it makes sense. It's difficult for us to blunt force the first turn anyway. Alright. We gain our 1 experience there. Yes, we did. And then we have the long rest in the Cragheart. So she heals us for 2 because we did remove the poison. Alright. So what are we getting rid of here for Roll Craggy? Probably just Rock Slide at this point. Ooh, are we in a straight line though? No, we're not. Rock Slide could have been beautiful. Alright. We don't even have Cataclysm. You don't actually have much for movement. We just got Rumbling Advance to do a move 3 plus boots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the following turn we have to be able to get next to it with something. A little bit annoying. I guess we technically have Crater as well. Yeah, we can even use Crater the following turn to get next to it if we have to. Alright, oh no, so yeah, let's get rid of Rock Slide at this point. Alright. So... Oh, we can also move a bit more with this, if we need to. What do we have coming up? The good stuff. So we don't really need deck stacks anywhere right now, so we can hold off on that. How much movement do we have? 3? Puts us to the door. That's enough to attack the rock column. So this seems fine. And then what on top? The Disarm Rift just seems late. But I guess if we're the first one to open the door, it can still work. A little risky for us to be the first one to open the door, but no guts, no glory, right? I mean, the upside of being able to Disarm Rift is very high, so we need to go before everyone else. That means we have to go at 87 here. Yeah, so be it. I mean, I guess technically we could use our Boots of Speed and then go at 29. But I don't think that's really necessary. I think going at 87 is fine. The Diviner's going to be here. We should be able to make it somewhere else in the room, I think. Alright. So what is the Mindthief up to now? We should be able to make it next to that. Again, we also just need to be hitting it. We don't actually need to gain advantage here. No, we kind of set up our deck weirdly. Yeah, we actually do want to gain advantage here. And she can potion ice for us, I guess, for the following turn or something. It's really annoying, actually, what we've done with our deck here. Actually, gaining advantage here doesn't change much. We can actually use Dark Frenzy with disadvantage to basically just get rid of the -1 and then immediately get, or the +1 and get to the +2. But we also have to be, we have to enter the room after her. So this actually makes more sense. This actually works as well, though. Alright. There we go. Yeah, 3 movement should be enough. I mean, we've got boots otherwise. Okay, here goes. Last room. So the Diviner's up first. We do the bottom of Seal Their Fate as a move 3. Onto the door. Let's read the stuff. So we need B and C here. B down here and C here. Alright, so the rock column has 8 plus L times C hit points. So L is 6. So we've got 14, 28, 42 hit points. Okay, that's fine. And C is 3, L is 6, 6 plus 8 is 14, 14 times 3 is 42. Alright, starting from the current round, at the... Oh yeah, we've talked about this before. I think we're supposed to start tracking the round counter now, so it starts at 1. Although it would end up being odd either way. We actually forgot to reset it after the last scenario, so... Alright. So starting from the current round, at the end of every odd round, 1 normal Night Demon for 2 or 3 characters, or 1 elite Night Demon for 4 characters will spawn in B. At the end of every even round, 1 normal Night Demon for 2 characters, or 1 elite. So odd, even is normal, elite, normal, elite. For Night Demons at B and C, B and C. Okay. So what else is in this room? Still 2 regular Night Demons. Ugh. And... two regular Deep Terrors. The summon's gonna come up. No, not the summon. Alright, that's fine. Ooh, and they are gonna have the bonus attack too. We're gonna take some damage here. Ooh, we're gonna take some damage here. Alright, so it's 2 regular Night, 2 regular Deep Terrors. Oh. I'm pretty lucky with our Deep Terror flips this scenario. Okay. So we're gonna do our attack 2 on Seal of Fate. I don't actually want to curse because I'm gonna reshuffle, and I know I've got a miss coming up in the top 2 attacks anyway. And also I just rather get damage on the column, even though I know that I'm not getting a curse. So I'll make my attack 2, targeting the rock column. Alright. Could have gained advantage for this attack, maybe. Okay, then we've got the top of Void Snare, so we're going to place a Rift somewhere. So there isn't any way to get both of them here, no matter what. So this one can go to here, here, and this one can go to here, here. But once one of them goes here, goes into the center, yeah, it's impossible to get both of them. Although I guess we should see where the Mindthief is going. Mindthief is actually going before them, as a move 3 plus potentially 2 more. 1, 2, no, it can't go more than that, actually. Yeah, we can't make it to the Rock Column unless we're there. Our Disarm Rift actually isn't doing much then, huh? Kind of annoying. Oh, but the Mindthief, I guess, will just go invis. Alright, so the Disarm Rift is still doing something. And the Deep Tears are attacking at range 3, so it's also good to the Mindthief. Yeah. Okay, so we basically just get to disarm one of the Night Demons for 2 rounds. The first summon of the Night Demon comes from the B side, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so it's actually probably better to have the Rift on this side. We'll put it, I guess, just like right there. I mean, if the Mindthief like stopped here in Viz, then we could technically get both of them to go through the Rift, but it's more important that the Mindthief can attack the Rock Column. All the attacks. Alright, so we place a Disarm Rift there. Mindthief is up. We're going to do a move 3, gaining 1 experience, creating ice. 1, 2, 3 to here. We're going to attack the Rock Column with our attack 3 with disadvantage. Or we could actually just attack one of these using our Stun Powder to also eliminate one more attacker. How much does the damage to the Diviner actually matter? We have a heal potion. I wish we'd put the miss on top now, huh? Because this is going to be a big attack. It's going to be an attack for 9. So we'll be down to 3. Does matter. We're missing out on a little bit of damage on the altar, but maybe that's not such a big deal. And the Cragheart, yeah, Cragheart doesn't have any form of CC here. So we're choosing whether we do 3 damage here, 3 damage here, or the damage doesn't really matter. So basically is taking 9 worth doing 3 more to the Rock Column? Probably not. Aren't I missing a chest in the corner? Good call, thank you. I am missing my chest in the corner. I think it is actually better to stun. Alright, so we'll actually use our Dark Frenzy attack, hitting number 6 here. So with disadvantage. So just the +0, so 3 damage. Down to 12. And like I said, we were using the Stun Powder. You're stunned. And then we're going to use the top of Corrupting Embrace. Unfortunately, we can't put conditions on this, so it's just going to be 2 attack 3s targeting the Rock Column. Not have ice previously, so that's just like that. Yep, 2 attack 3s in the Rock Column, so 5. 5, nice. 10 total damage. Rock Column goes down to 30. And then we're going to use our Invis Cloak so that we don't get attacked. Alright, Night Demons go. 1, 2 to here. And disarmed. Yeah, I mean, we could put them in the center. It doesn't change much either way, I think, for us. Alright, the Deep Terrors go. They do attacks that target adjacent enemies. This does nothing. Then they attack at range 3. The Diviner's at range 4. And the Mindthief is invis, so they don't hit anything either. When the Cragheart goes, we're going to use the bottom of Rumbling Advance. Creating Earth. 1, 2, 3. We use our boots. 4, 5 here. So that's unfortunate because it damages all of our allies. But unfortunately, this was kind of a necessity because we were just lacking movement abilities otherwise. We could go here. That puts us further from getting through Rock Column, which is pretty important. So yeah. Alright, so the Mindthief takes 1. Diviner takes 1. And this Night Demon takes 1. Not that that matters very much. What does the top of our deck look like? Oh. Alright. That's annoying. So we can't actually attack I mean, we could just not do the add target, but that's silly. So we have to actually attack one of the deep terrors, because we can't attack a Night Demon because it's disadvantage, and it'll draw all our modifiers. We need to keep the crit for next turn. So we're going to use Massive Boulder, creating Earth. We get 1 experience for using our last backup ammo charge, which gives us 2 targets. We're going to attack the Rock Column, and I suppose Deep Terror number 8. We will do the Rock Column first, and then the Deep Terror. So Rock Column, we get a +1. Deep Terror, we get a +0. The Rock Column takes 4. 26. Terror takes 3. Down to 6. And this takes 1 splash. And the Mindthief takes 1 more splash as well. Alright, and that's the end of the round. Then we get a summoned health Night Demon here. Alright, so it's time for us to smash that Rock Column with this crit. The problem is that the Night Demon can actually come up and block our path, so we have to play Crater here as a loss. Jump over. And if they don't end up going before us, we can just use Crater as a default move too, and if they do, at least Crater allows us to get to the other side. It's just so important that we get to hit that this turn with Blunt Force. Give me 1 second, I'm just going to refill my water. Alright, back. So, Cragheart's plan is simple. Mindthief's plan is probably just to punch a bunch. This isn't great, but I mean, we can just use this to mitigate one, or to stop one attacker, and then Frigid Apparition on top is our biggest attack. Makes sense as well. Stopping an attacker is not necessarily a bad thing. As for the Diviner, we can stack the Mindthief's deck, but not before the Mindthief goes. That's not great. If we can move a Rift there to make an attack 2 on this. Let's see how much damage we're already dealing to it. So the Cragheart, using Crater as a loss, will deal 1 damage to it, bottom, and then Blunt Force as an 8 is 16, so it's 17 damage from the Cragheart. Puts it to 9. And the Mindthief is going to be attacking it for 8. So 1 damage actually could matter quite a lot here. Kind of want a short rest here because we also need to grab that chest. I also need another coin. Ah, this is obnoxious, huh? I guess the Mindthief can make it to the chest. We're not going to get our 5th coin. We're not going to get the check mark. Oh my god, we were 1 coin away. Really? We just picked up 1 more coin. I can't believe we're going to finish at 4. Oh, man. Oh, that's brutal. All right. I think we should short rest here. Yeah, losing that's fine. So, Lord Himbleshire, if you look in the last... So if you're on TTS, it's in some of the last pages of the scenario book. Oops, here we go. Starting from page 21 of the 3rd section of the scenario book, you'll find the treasure index, which will give you the numbers and then tell you what is in each of them. Alright, so I want to play this because if the Mindthief has to use the bottom attack, then at least I can make it to the chest. And I guess I will play this because it is just a top attack too, which could be the difference on killing the Rock Column or not. Alright, here goes. They're going before the Cragheart. They're doing their summoning stuff, so stuff is about to get bad for us. Sort of. I don't think there's any reason to go earlier using our Boots of Speed. Doesn't really change anything here. So yeah, we'll let the Mindthief go first. Mindthief is going to use Frigid Apparition, which is an attack 4, plus Mind's Weakness, so 6. Plus Consume the Ice. I guess there's a chance we could kill this as well. In which case, then the Diviner could still get a coin, so I suppose we should do that. So we will use our axe, because there's no real reason not to. So this is, in both cases, an attack 6. We'll consume the ice for the attack on the altar. So we have an attack 8, or on the column. So we have an attack 8 on the column, then an attack 6 with disadvantage targeting demon 11. Yep. So column first. Nice. Alright, so our 8 is 10 here. This is down to 16. And then on the Night Demon, advantage. Would like to get a good hit here. Alright, nice. We do 7 damage there. Putting down to 4. Okay. That was good. That was good. Then we're going to use the bottom of Perverse Edge, gaining 1 experience and creating ice. We're going to do an attack stun. We're going to hit this, actually. Because any amount of damage here can potentially allow the Diviner to... Oh, but then no one gets the chest. Then we No, so we have to count on the Diviner to actually kill this one with her top and then jump on it as the bottom. We actually need to go grab the chest ourselves. It kind of sucks because the Diviner is the one who wants money the most. We actually want money not at all in the Mindthief, so we end up having to sell what's in the chest, but I do want to get the chest. No, alright, so let's use the bottom of Perverse Edge as a default move 2, plus Boots of Striding to go 4. 1, 2, 3 to the chest. We have chest index, let's see what it is. So, 59. We gain an item, which we can sell. Oh no, we... How do we bring up the thing over here again? Oh, whatever, we shouldn't. Does anyone know how to bring this up? Oh, there we go. Alright. Figured it out. So we're going to check mark this. So we're about to spoil item 100, which we're going to gain now. Item 100. So fair warning, we're spoiling item 100. Alright. Oops. Oh, sorry. Alright, so, I mean, I'm just going to give myself the 20 gold now, because I'm obviously not keeping this. It's unfortunate, because like I said, I would have much rather the Diviner get that gold, but I do really want to try to get that check mark on the Diviner, so... And in the end, it's only 15 gold difference, since a coin is still 5. We gain 20 gold. Instead of using that. Pretty bad item. And, I mean, we probably just need to survive this turn, so I am going to go ahead and use my healing potion. Even though it only gains me 2. Okay, so then the Night Demons go. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. No longer invis. So the Night Demon is going to go to here. And attack the Mindthief. Going to consume, we'll have ice, dark. Attacks at -1 on the Mindthief. Plus 0. So normally for 6, -1 is 5. But we're going to take 6 anyway because it does 1 direct damage. You think that item is any good in any classes or just bad across the board? I think that item is pretty bad across the board. I think the problem with this item is a couple-fold. So there's like one class in the game that could theoretically use it, but not really though. The problem with this item is, first of all, the cost. So, alright. Well, yeah. So first of all, spending 40 gold on this, rather than spending 20 gold on a Cloak of Pockets and 2 more small items, it's like a non-choice, right? Even if you were to get this as a reward and you didn't have a chest yet, I guess you would use it for a little while, and then you would eventually just buy a Cloak of Pockets and some more small items, right? Like, even the classes that really want this sort of effect would rather have a Cloak of Pockets and some small items. Yeah, people like their stuff. I don't know. I mean, again, I don't get involved in a lot of the daily discussions because, yeah, I mean, I turn the AC back on it. I turn it off and it's hot in here. People like to use their, like, items like this, you know? And, like, that's fine. Everyone can play the game their own way, but no, this item's not good. Again, the issue is just that it just compares too badly to this. If the Glow Pockets didn't exist, then yeah, sure. Like, because none of these chest items here that we have at this point would be good for the type of class that would want that effect. The problem is that Cloak of Pockets and small items are the best items in Gloomhaven, generally speaking. And carrying 2 more small items is really, really good. And this is also just really expensive for the effect. So, yeah. Yeah, no. Alright. So this Disarm Night Demon also actually does 1 damage to both the Diviner and the Cragheart. 1 there. And 1 there. And that's it. So then 21 is the Cragheart. So we're going to use the bottom of Crater. This is just going to give us 1 experience as a loss. So first, this is going to take 1 damage, and the Diviner is going to take 1 more damage. And then we're going to jump to here, I suppose. Doesn't really matter where we jump to. Which does 1 damage to the Rock Column, and 1 damage to this Night Demon. And then we're going to use, and this is the second time we won a scenario by stacking the crit to the top of our deck and using Blunt Force. This combo is nice. We're going to use the top of Blunt Force, consuming Earth. This gives us 3 experience. Make an attack 8. Oh, what do you know, a crit? So we get a 16, and the Rock Column is down, which allows us a successful completion of the scenario. Yep. To finish the round and survive. Okay. Now the Diviner goes. Alright, so we have to kill this thing here, huh? So we're going to do the top of it, Ethereal Vortex. We're going to move all Rift tokens up to 2 hexes. We're going to move this Rift token underneath this Night Demon, which has 3 health. So we have to get a +1, which is so likely, right? We've already drawn the +0. We've already drawn both +0s. Okay, so there's only the Mist left in our deck, because we're going to... So this would normally be disadvantaged, but we're going to use the Goggles here. So this gives us an attack 2 Pierce Curse with neither advantage nor disadvantage, targeting this 3 health Night Demon. Come on. Yes, got it. Alright. So we do 4 damage, which kills the Night Demon and drops a coin. We do get to have it all, man. And then we use the bottom of Dimensional Divide to do a Teleport 4. And we go to here. Whew. Just barely. On the last turn. Alright. Then the Deep Terrors go. And they make 2 attacks, but at this point those don't matter. We all have cards to lose. There's only 2 attacks. There's no way we're not surviving this round. And... Did the Mindthief actually open a door? No, we didn't open a door. We forgot. We messed that up. Huh. I actually forgot we had that. Same time, I don't care that much about the Mindthief's perks. Still, I probably would have taken the check mark. Oh well. Couldn't be helped. We didn't loot note. So the only person to gain a check mark was the Diviner. But that's the one we care the most about, so... If it has to be that there's only one that gains a check mark, I'd rather it be the Diviner. Okay, so successful completion of this scenario gives us Global Achievement Artifact Cleansed. Okay. Bunch of scenarios we unlock. I'll try to do this before I set up the next day. It's not so important right now. Do that off stream. The check mark for scenario 31, which doesn't give us anything immediately. It's pretty annoying, actually, 'cause it's not an easy scenario. Although, we actually did pretty alright here. I mean, we're playing on the highest difficulty we can. I guess we can go up to 4-player setup at some point. Alright. So, let's see everything that we got as a reward. Oh, whoops. I actually didn't just realize something. I was thinking about my retirement. It's 4 boss scenarios here. We're up to 3. So we can't do another boss scenario, otherwise we have to retire the Mindthief. Us, it's kill 15 Vermlings. We still haven't faced Vermlings yet, so we're safe there. And us, it's donate that we can control as well. So we cannot do another boss scenario, actually. Until we're to the point of being done with this campaign. Or at least done with the Mindthief. I'll never be done with the Mindthief. I love you too much. Alright. So... 8 experience, plus 16 again is 24. And a check mark. Huzzah. Okay. And then 25 gold. Over here we gain 10 gold. A mountain of experience. Jeez. And I believe we did reset because we gained a lot of experience last time. There's no way we only gained like 8 here. Yeah, I mean, I noticed that we gained a lot because we used multiple losses. We had a really nice scenario for the Cragheart. It's a bit much, but could you please show me the back of the random side scenario card? Can't find the version I'm playing. Maybe they named it wrong. So the random side scenario card is this. It's called a random scenario deck. It's right here. So if you see where the map is, it's just to the left and it has this symbol on it. And don't worry, you're not asking too much. It's a super easy question to field, so I don't mind at all. Alright, so 10 gold. And 19, so 35 experience actually in the end. Does give us a level finally. Okay. And over here, 10 experience, so 26 experience. Also gives us a level. Okay. So let's do our leveling up, and then that'll be it for today. So Mindthief gets a perk. Yeah, we're actually basically to the end of the perks we're going to take. So we'll get to 9, we'll get this one. So I actually don't care about check marks. Oh, okay. So we'll once again take 2 rolling +1s, which are worth it, I would say, even with our frequent advantage attacking. Oh, we also missed our 15 gold here. Okay. And we get to level up. So, level 8 card. We have 2 choices left. We have Shared Nightmare. Attack 3, range 4, target 2. If we consume dark, we get poison and curse. Creates ice, 7 initiative, and 1 experience. And on bottom, a move 5, which can also give us shield, which we don't care so much about. Pretty excellent card overall. On the other hand, we have Domination. 1 adjacent ally may perform attack 4. This attack gains the effects of your augments. So basically, as a level 8 card, we can have to move next to a melee ally who's next to an enemy and get to perform an attack 6. What? What? Like, this is a joke, right? This is so situational. I mean, conditional, requiring multiple things to happen properly for setup. And also, like, the Mindthief typically goes early, so you either need someone who's even fast in the Mindthief, like a Scoundrel, or you need like a tanky character who's already next to the enemy. All for an attack 6 at level 8. That is insane, especially when you consider that this is already an attack 6. Yeah, if this was on the bottom, it might have been okay. I agree with you. Like, it's crazy to me that this is the top. I mean, this is so improperly tuned. It's insane. And again, just looking at these two top halves side by side, there's no way you can think that this is a difficult choice at this level. Like, yeah, but you know, what if you're playing with Mass Hysteria up and you got 2 augments? Yeah, like, okay, we're gonna do that frequently. That's really reasonable. I mean, come on. Anyway, this is just insane. This top is really, really good. This is a great card overall with an excellent top, and this is a bad top. And then the bottom is force 1 normal or elite enemy within range 5 to perform its turn this round as if it were allies were enemies, and if its enemies were allies with you controlling the actions to signify this. It's a cool bottom. Turning an elite against its allies as a level 8 loss is also, I mean, I don't know, it could probably fine. It's tough to say. It seems like something that could be okay in the last room, honestly, especially against some enemies, if it just had another half of the card that would actually be usable, which is really a shame. That's something people have talked about before. It's a shame that that the mind thieving aspect of the Mindthief isn't explored enough, because it's pretty cool, actually. But yeah, at the end of the day, the losses, I think, may be fine for level 8, but it's impossible to say because you just can't use this top. Yeah, anyway. So, I mean, we're not unhappy with level 8 because we get a really good card in a complete non-choice. Okay, and so we also get the Cragheart level up. We're going to get a perk as well, so we'll take, again, another +1 immobilize. We did add the 2 rollings. Yeah, we did. Okay, and then level 7 card. So now we've got to make a tough choice, right? The new Brutal Momentum, which does seem pretty good. Obviously, Heaving Swing is good for us. Or Meteor. I mean, I think we're supposed to play with Brutal Momentum here because we don't have experience playing with it. I know how good Meteor is. I will miss Meteor because move 4 jump with 23 initiative is really nice. But I think it's probably correct. I mean, I should try Brutal Momentum since I haven't actually played with it in the past. Since before it was nonsensey. But now it actually, I mean, now it's good without a doubt. Definitely worth trying, I think. Again, I'm not 100% that this is the correct choice, but there's something to be said for exploration. Especially after we have a fully enhanced Heaving Swing. This is still basically worse than our current Heaving Swing, but the second one's not bad because Heaving Swing's still a good card. Yeah, we don't get a level up here, so we've got nothing to gain over there. It's a shame. I'd like to level up again. Okay, and that does that. So, thank you very much to everyone who tuned in this evening. Or today, sorry. It's this evening now, but I guess we should set our healths correctly. That is all we've got for today. But rest assured, we will be back tomorrow at the exact same time, continuing this campaign. Getting ourselves closer and closer ever to level 9. And getting to fully explore everything there is to do with the Diviner. Oh wait, hold on, do we have any... let's purchase quickly before we forget. Cragheart can actually buy one more small item. So the question is really, should we buy a mana potion or should we buy a power potion? Power potion's really good just with Cataclysm, but we do use Cataclysm in a lot of scenarios. Mana potion is generally good for a party. And we do have Shared Nightmare now. Yeah, it's probably better to buy a mana potion. I think it's going to be more consistently useful. Alright, so 9 gold. Alright, anyway, yeah, so thank you very much to everyone. I hope you all have a great rest of your day or evening or whatever it may be. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow at the same time playing this exact same campaign. And then that'll be it for the week. And I'll let everyone know tomorrow/Monday whether I'll be doing the following Wednesday again, but I'm pretty sure I will be doing next Wednesday as well. Anyway, thank you once again. No problem. I was always happy to help, and I hope you all take care. See you soon.